our top 10 series on Patreon. First Patreon video. This is your boy Reg in the building. I got my boy Try with me. How you doing?
Chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So today we are gonna do our top 10 favorite Jay-Z songs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, by this point, the whole world should know who Jay-Z is. And if you don't know who Jay-Z is, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he was not the original top 10 I was gonna do first, but with this whole Jay-Z exhibit that was recently happened, which Try saw, that I'm kind of jealous that he saw, but that's gonna be another story for a different day. I'm just like, I never actually did a top 10 Jay-Z songs and stuff. I don't think I've done one, but this is a disclaimer I'm gonna put out, just for every top 10 that we do. Not a lot of your favorite songs are gonna be on this list. Just being real
Is
with
it
you.
recording?
You said what?
Is it recording?
Yeah, I'm screen
I don't see
recording.
the.
I'm screen recording it on my
Oh,
Filmora. Then I'm gonna upload
okay,
it to Patreon and stuff. But yeah,
okay.
because Patreon's on some stupid shit. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, never actually did a top 10 Jay-Z songs and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So this might be something interesting, something kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of your favorite songs are gonna be on this list, but you know what? We always do the unexpected. I try not to do at least no more than 2 songs per album, to be real with you. Some songs is gonna be a surprise that I included. I included it here and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a pretty fun list. I'm gonna start off with number 10, coming straight from Reasonable Doubt, his first album. And number 10 is Feeling It. Now this is a very, 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 very dope song. That originally it was supposed to have been for Camp Low. Ski produced this, and I heard the Camp Low version. I'm not gonna hold you. I love Camp Low, but I feel like Jay-Z, the song fit more Jay-Z than Camp Low. In my person, I know people gonna be all like, "Oh, you tripping, you tripping." I'm like, nah, nigga. I heard the Camp Low version. Like I said, I like Camp
Um,
Low, but niggas act like they dropped a lot of good. They dropped like one classic album. The rest of that shit was very hit or miss.
hmm
That's another story for a different day. You know what I'm saying? But Ski did his thing on this beat. This might be one of my favorite Ski beats that he's done with Jay. If y'all don't know who Ski is, he definitely did a lot of shit for Jay-Z. Original Flavor, of course, Camp Low, of course. You know what I'm saying? So look at his discography. He uses a very, very, very dope sample of Ahmad Jamal's Pastures. It's just Jay-Z just talking about, just feeling the vibes and everything like that. It's like a little party kind of track. And I just love how smooth and confident his flow was, in my opinion. So this is definitely a favorite of mine. This is actually my number 10. Feeling it.
All right, number 10 for me is You Me Him and Her from
Ooh,
the Dynasty album.
okay.
Love that beat. There's so many artists freestyled over that beat, and the beat was bananas, and having that's really like the only collab with a Mill on there with them, because after that, like, Mill, they got rid of her. You know what I'm saying? And I think Beans and Jay killed it, and Bleak did his thing on that, and every time that's like my favorite track on the Dynasty, like that in the intro. Every time I hear that beat, it's like, yo, like, that was just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's a very dope song. That's a very dope song on
Yeah,
Dynasty as well too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, my number 9 is gonna be surprise a lot of people. Blue Magic from American Gangster.
Mm, okay.
Now, I've always talked a lot about how American Gangster, in my opinion, was one of Jay's best, and honestly, kind of underrated because you have the Jay Z fan base that say that, oh, Reasonable Doubt was his only good album. The same how people say Illmatic was Nas' only good album, which I highly disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this came out around a time when this actually came out as a surprise because he came out with that mediocre Kingdom Come album and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And not too long, after that, I think that single, the last thing was released. He dropped this song around the time when the American Gangster movie was coming out, and people thought that this was part of the soundtrack, but this is like he was inspired by the movie. He was inspired by the movie and stuff too. So he wrote the album within a couple of days and shit too. This was actually produced by the Neptunes, surprisingly. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
and you guys know I have a love hate relationship with the Neptunes. I kind of think, honestly, I kind of think this is like more Pharrell than Neptune, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that. Let me keep my mouth shut on that. You know what I'm saying? So Jay was just talking about drug dealing, the whole crack epidemic during the Reagan presidency. You know what I'm saying? Very 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 dope. One of my favorites off the American Gangster album, classic.
Yes, number 9 for me is Threats from the Black Album.
Ooh,
Produced by Ninth Wonder. That's like the first time Ninth Wonder worked with him, and you had what's his name, Cedric Entertainer was on that track talking shit. I thought it was ODB. It sounded like ODB on that, but we found out it was Cedric, and that beat was fire, and the pianos on it, the bass line. Definitely a banger from the Black Album. It's like one of my favorite albums from Jay.
definitely. Yeah. Ninth Wonder did Threat, right? He did a Threat song.
Yeah, not going to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And that was like one of his beats that actually broke him out like that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Hmm.
yeah, that's a very dope pick. I like that one.
Yeah.
So track number eight. I mean, yeah, track number eight is Imaginary Players from In My Lifetime Volume
Ooh,
One.
yes,
Yes, man. Renee and Angela sample. Every
that's on
time.
my list.
Okay, cool. Every time I hear that Renee and Angela sample, it's always nostalgic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It just takes you back to
Hmm.
1997. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he. I get it why he don't really talk about Volume One like that because that was around the time Biggie died. But you see,
Right.
highlight all these other whack albums like Blueprint Two and Magna Carta. Like,
Uh,
there's no way. And then he did a whole album ranking years ago. I think he put it like towards the bottom. I'm just like, Jay, I love your music, but there's no way you're gonna say that Blueprint Two and Magna Carta are better than Volume One. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna accept
right.
that shit. I'm not gonna accept that shit. But
Yeah, for real.
hmm but yeah, Imaginary Players, man, it's just pretty much talking about how motherfuckers like act like they're players, but then Jay Z was the one who pretty much laid the blueprint down. This was produced by Prestige. It got everything: slow beat, clever wordplay,
Hmm.
a Mace disc.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. The damn Playboy with the fuck the Hummer at line. That was actually aimed at Mace, cause and he revealed that the beef happened because Mace again was fucking around with niggas' girlfriends, and he was fucking around with the girl that Jay
Hmm.
Z was dating at the time. And I think he had a line in I think the first album about how he was like cruising around the Hummers and everything like that, and Jay Z was poking fun at
Hmm.
him. Maze was responded back to him. I forgot which song at the moment, but he responded back to him. But
Right.
it wasn't like a beef.
Oh,
And the crazy thing is that Mace did that song "Jealous Guy," talking about how he like steal other people's girlfriends and shit, and he became a reverend right after that. Yeah, that's another story for a different day. But imagine
mm-mm-mm.
imaginary players, man. That's just one of those vintage Jay Z songs that stood the test of time.
Yep. Number 8 for me is So Ghetto from Volume 3,
Ooh,
produced by DJ Premier, and just the way that it starts off, ding, 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 and you just got
bum,
like
bum, bum, bum,
the
bum,
dope
bum.
ass. Yes, I love it. This the dope ass intro, and the beat was fire. Um, what Jay said, like career crook, nobody. What he said, something about career crook. Um, some Jigga Man, Volume 3, and back looking like me. Like just the way that he started it off was fire. I keep it gangsta, gangsta, gangsta. Yes, love that beat. That's like my favorite track on Volume 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish he had did a video for that. I remember the radio stations were playing that as a single. Just a phenomenal, premiere. Everything he did with premiere was great, man. I wish he had did, more with premiere, but that was I want to say that's the last time you worked with premiere, right?
Yeah,
On
that.
on on
Yep.
Volume 3, yeah. Because the story with premiere was supposed to be on Blackout, and that didn't happen. But yeah, like that I wanted more Jay in premiere, man. Like that was just a great track.
Definitely a very good track indeed, man. Volume 3 is not one